Hi, how are you all doing? And welcome to EveryDays Different. Now, given that this is my first video on the channel, I thought I'd take the time to sort of give you an idea of what this channel is going to be about and what we're going to be doing on here for you all to enjoy. So, in the background we have a bit of War Thunder. It's going to be one of the games I'm going to be playing on here, but that isn't just what this channel is going to be about, don't worry. My plan for the channel is to do something a bit different. Now, while most channels have their own niche, and arguably I should do as a starting YouTuber that's just starting off, I'm going for a more open channel where hopefully every day is going to be a different sort of video. So some days I might be doing gaming, like playing games such as War Thunder, but it's not just going to be War Thunder. I've got a load of games I want to play. Might throw a bit of Minecraft in there, a bit of Call of Duty if I can. Just going to be a bit of everything, so there's hopefully going to be something for everyone on the channel in terms of gaming. But then there's also going to be doing videos such as travelling once all circumstances that are going on at the moment are over, and maybe a bit of cooking, just sort of whatever pops into my head on a sort of day-to-day basis really. Now, well, obviously I'm planning on going for a more open channel. I will still have sort of a schedule of maybe certain days of the week I'm going to be doing gaming, certain days I might be doing cooking, or it might be once every 2 weeks or so often. And then say I go travelling, I've got plans that I want to do at some point. I might make it so that that's sort of a series that comes out once every week or once every fortnight. I have to wait and see what happens. So that's sort of my idea for the channel, and I hope you can all get behind it. There'll be about 40 maybe people that will ever watch this video. So if you like the idea of the channel and want to see what's going to be happening in the future, please go ahead, give me a subscribe. Not only a small channel, but I'll listen to any feedback I get, and hopefully I can build a great community. So what do we have going on in the battle at the moment right now then? Well, I've pushed out spawn and I'm currently taking up position on a hill where I can see a T-34, not sure what type, but right as I shoot him, I noticed that we've already got someone pushing into our spawn. So, well, I'm not really having any of that. So, annoys me, I take my shot, and it doesn't really do anything. Now this is a post commentary, so I know what's going to happen, but yeah, I wasn't best impressed. Haven't played my 3.7 American lineup in quite a while, so I thought, alright, well, I'll just drop some arty on him. Hopefully that'll make him push out again. And at that point, I then noticed that there is a heavy tank as well coming round towards our spawn, and they just push straight through C. The T-34 pops out again. I get a good hit his gunner, but at that point I'm too far away to really take advantage and push, because, well, I'm not quick enough to get there before his gunner's back in. I noticed that Cromwell coming around again, so I hold position, wait to see if the T-34 is going to push out, and he doesn't. Luckily, Cromwell pushes round, and in a second, bang, there you go. T-34 is dead. Now, I must admit, I may have over 1,000 hours in the game, but I'm not the greatest at War Thunder. I must say this wasn't one of my greatest plays. I see him that guy there get taken out, I'm like, okay. I also noticed the mass of enemies that are pushing towards our spawn. So I think, okay, maybe I'll be able to get a shot on them if I push out a bit. Push out, get a longer range hit on them. Only then do I notice that, well, I put myself in a stupid position, get hit straight away, get hit from the other side as well. I look like they see an ASU 57 who does get the kill on me. So, well, I could definitely have played that better, but what can you do when you've got basically the entire enemy team pushing into your spawn? So I come out in my M10, hoping to maybe get one more kill before the game's up, thinking this is probably going to be the end. Luckily, it isn't. ASU pushes over, hits the M10 at the top, I get the kill. So save the M10 at the top there for, well, at least 10 seconds. And soon enough, I noticed just how many people are pushing towards us, and I know I'm not going to survive any longer. So I think, okay, now would probably be a great time to try to get out of spawn. And I also see, well, friendlies pushing out, so I'm like, okay, maybe we'll be safe. Then I remember just how slow the M10 is at turning. Now I'm not going to lie, the M10 is probably one of my favourite tanks in the game, purely for the gun it has at the BR it's at. However, at this point, I'm thinking maybe I'll be able to turn around. Thinking they're not going to push that far into our spawn, are they? Because it is literally inside the spawn. Boy, am I wrong. And two of them come around that corner inside our spawn and just destroy me, really. So I think about coming back in a tank, and I'm thinking, okay, but never mind. I'm going to come in my F6F, which is probably my favourite fighter in the game as well, and see if I can put a bit of hurt on them before the game ends. Again, I played the game for a long time, but I'm probably not even average at it. I love the game, but for some reason, sometimes I play good, other times I just can't get a kill for days. So anyway, I'm coming in my F6F. I've got two Tiny Tims, massive rockets, and I look to see what we've got coming in. I noticed that plane come in. I decide not to push onto him, as I notice a tank that's pushing in our spawn again. The Tiny Tim flies, and a hit. I did, however, take out his engine and set him on fire. It doesn't say that, but he does set on fire as I'm flying away. Either way, I took out his engine, I know that for sure. So I come back out, looking to swing around again and get another strike on him. Notice the enemy aircraft flying in again, so I turn to take him on, and I get a lucky kill. I think I broke off his right wing, or pilot snipe, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, that's about really all that was interesting that happened there. And so we skipped to the end of the game, just to see how I did, and I only really ended up with an assist, 2 kills and one plane kill. But for me, I can't complain. I enjoyed that game, even if we did get absolutely ruined right at the beginning. Now pushing on into our second game, on the reworked map of Italy. It's a bit of a better game, but only really the first part. Again, I go to take out my M4, only to decide, actually, we're going to take out the M10. Because it is just one of my favourite tanks. Slow, but what can you do when it has such a great gun? And if you get it in the right position, its armour can bounce some stuff you face, depending on the game you're in. So I'm pushing over in towards B a bit more to try and catch anyone that's going there from A if the enemies get there first, which they do. Spoilers. So here we go. Quick fast forward, because this thing is so slow. So back in a bit. push out, have a look over, and just as I'm about to look away, what's that I see? Muzzle debris. So I know something's over there, and I haven't seen anything pushing out from the corner. I do probably get a bit of tunnel vision here, and it probably leaves me a bit open, but luckily nothing is around to take advantage of that. So I'm here, I'm waiting. I know I've got an Achilles on my right, waiting as well. So that's another tank I do really want to try out, the Achilles. That 17-pounder gun hits hard. But also, that brings me on to another thing that I kind of think my channel might be a bit about as well, is I might do some videos on history, that sort of stuff. So anyway, back to the game. I'm waiting. I'm looking. I was looking both ways to see if he came around, only to notice, he has come around the way I was looking. Take my first shot, does nothing. Achilles gets hit. I reload in time and take him out. Now, the Achilles is shooting over there, so I was worried there was something else, but I think it was just the Stug that I shot. So here we go. I'm pushing on forward again. And I saw something I saw something on the map down the street, and the tree blocked me. So, you know, what can you do? War Thunder physics are some of the greatest in game. Just take a look at the mighty NATO over there. That's another tank with an extremely good gun. And if I hadn't been blind, then I probably could have taken out that Team 34. But, you know, it is what it is. So I keep pushing up and pushing up. And I'm quite worried at this point that something's going to be pushing through towards B again, as we haven't really had much of a push there. So I take up position to sort of keep the main road locked down, and in a bit I notice, B's being taken. I have no idea from where, I can't see. Sorry, no, B isn't being taken, we're taking B. So I'm just sort of waiting, making sure we take B before I push out anymore. And that's basically all I do for a bit. So begin to push out. Then I notice behind me at B, someone has been hit by, I don't know what, if it was the NATO or what it was. So I swing myself around and get blocked by a tree. I noticed the Stug, again, another Stug. So I line my gun up and bang. This is why I just love this gun. The power on it is amazing. I don't think there's anything at the tier that you really can't one-shot. And considering this gun goes all the way up to, I think, 4.7, 5.0, 5.3. I even know what. But anyway, I take a shot. I have no idea from where. From where it hit me, I thought it was from behind. So I swing myself around, only to get hit in the back again. And realise it's there. Luckily, the Achilles is there to shoot at whatever was shooting at me. So, thanks to that guy. And I pull back, wait to see if anything's going to pull out, realise the Achilles is still looking there. So I push forward. Now at this point I'm thinking, maybe something's is going to be pushing around this corner. So I pause, scope in, just as the Panzer IV pulls around the corner, and take him out. Again, one shot, gun, just amazing. So I push forward, thinking, okay, we've probably about secured everything. I want to try and get to A to cap it, and bang. Stug, another Stug, takes me out. So that's really the end of that game. I did get in a plane, didn't really do much. So there's that. That is my first video. Couple of quick War Thunder games in there. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.